The Joe Rogan Experience.
Well, if we ever do eventually get to space travel, if human beings ever do figure out how to like go to other planets and set up a civilization on Mars or something like that, that's probably what the real next level future of humanity is going to be.
For sure.
Other than artificial life, if we can really figure out how to set up a base somewhere. Do you think you would ever go, if there was a base on Mars, it takes 6 months to go to Mars?
If there was a threat on Earth.
A threat?
Yeah, it was like, yo, Earth is about to be fucked up.
Like an asteroid?
Yeah, I would, if Mars was all right, I would try to go. I would take my family and go. Yeah, totally.
Wow.
To save my family.
That makes sense, to save your family.
Yeah.
What if Mars was awesome? What if they figured it out?
If it was awesome,
Yeah.
I'd rather just die on Earth.
Yeah.
I'm cool here. I'm good.
Yeah, I just wonder once they actually do start going from Earth to other planets, how many people are going to be willing to do that?
All the rich folks.
You think so? I think rich folks want to go into orbit. I don't think they want to go to Mars. I don't think there's a whole lot.
You mean to
of them.
live there?
Just maybe if you can come back. Let's say we're far in the future.
Vacationing.
Yeah, take a little vacation to Mars. It takes 6 months to
Everybody.
get there. Everybody, you think?
If it takes 6 months to get there, hold on. That's another one.
It's a long
I think
trip,
I think a
man.
lot of people would do that.
I think a lot of people would do it. I think you're right. If they knew they could come back, because then they'd be able to brag about it.
Mm-hmm.
People would love to brag about going to Mars.
It's like that time travel thing where like it takes 6 Earth months to get there, but for you it's like 2 weeks.
Ooh.
I don't think it works that way, but yeah.
I was wondering how does
You
that
have to be like at the speed of light for that
okay,
to
all right.
happen. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we getting deep.
It might be interesting. You might be able to go save some time if you go do that.
Earth months.
You could lose some time, though. I know that's a fact. Like, if you go into space at a particularly high rate of speed and then you figured out how to come back, like, your twin brother would be way older than you. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I went to see this Brian Cox show. Do you know who Brian Cox is, the astrophysicist? He had a show he did in L.A., and in the back they have this gigantic screen, and it's this real high-resolution screen, and it showed all of the galaxies in the universe. It showed all of them, just all jammed in together with, like, appropriate space in between them. And you look at it, and you just go, what? What the fuck is that? Like, we're in that thing? We're one dot in just trillions of dots of all these other galaxies.
Damn.
Through the known universe. I've never seen anybody show it that way. And one of the things he talked about was that the rate of time is not the same for each person, even on Earth. Like, depending on where you go and what you do and what speed you travel at, if you and I were born on the exact same day and we both got a watch and that watch was perfectly calibrated and you put your watch on and I put my watch on, then we met when we're 80. If our watches were still working, the time would be different because we've lived through different time. And it might be only like a tiny increment, like a second or a couple seconds, but enough so that in the whole unit, and it was high as fuck. So while I'm there watching this thing, the whole thing just blew me away. I was like, this is a crazy way to look at the universe. This is it right here. Yeah, if anybody gets a chance, that's just one galaxy that they're showing. It's a one galaxy colliding with another galaxy. It's fucking spectacular.
Whoa.
Yeah. Do you get into space documentaries?
I'm about to.
You got to.
I just don't believe everything that everybody tells me. So
About what?
About shit like that. So I would have to get it from a reliable source. You would have to tell me like the good space shit.
Any Neil deGrasse Tyson ones. Lawrence Krauss has got some good stuff. He's got good audiobooks too. That Brian Cox guy's as good as it gets. He's a genius. He used to be a musician.
Okay.
He's actually in like a pop band.
Okay.
I think in the 80s. Was it 80s? Yeah, like a popular pop band. And he's a legit astrophysicist.
And he just talks about space.
Yeah, he gives these very entertaining. It was this guy Robin Ince, and they have this like stage show, and he comes out and talks about things and explains things. But when he explained that time thing to me, that if we lived the same life, that our watches would be different.
Yo, that's crazy. I love shit like that. I'm writing his name down.
Brian Cox, COX, not like the dicks.
Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't put that name in there.
Of course. That could be a problem. Yeah. If you get a chance to see that show, man, it's a good thing to see too, because it's so different than anything else you go to see. Like for me, I'm always at comedy clubs. I'm always either in the audience or on stage. So to be there at this place in the audience of this weird kind of like show / science seminar, it's amazing, man.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That shit seems crazy as fuck to learn and laugh.
Yeah, I gotta get you on some science documentaries.
Hell yeah!
When you're smoking weed and watching science documentaries,
it's gonna help my music.
That's when the real thoughts come out, kids. Well, you realize there's no getting away if you that paranoid feeling that you get sometimes you get too high. If you have that paranoid feeling combined with a science documentary on space, then you realize like we're all very insignificant.
Exactly. And you seem extra high because you're high watching space.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, this dude is stoned.
Yeah, exactly.